go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club. I ain't in the makeup, so come give me a hug. You can find me in the club.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Hey, both feet.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Niner defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Oh, some strong running. Still going. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass complete to Addison. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Addison, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and
8. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Luke Farrell His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Down. Cut.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now. Jordan Watkins deep for San Francisco. Fielded at the 20. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Purdy from the gun. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
The Niners are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it into a crowded area. And after the catch, he wasn't able to do much with it.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. but no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Purdy now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He finds his man, complete. It's Chandler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Ready?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Get set, get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Young off the play fake. They'll find McMillan here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 14.
Hey, look, ready?
It's Young off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Ready, ready. Red, 10, black. Yellow, blue. Dog red.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On fourth down, on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Purdy. And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
50-yard line.
60 red. 60 red.
Young now from the 50. That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Ready.
Now Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
Green. 50, green. Slide 2. Ready.
Final play of the half. Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adonai Mitchell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18.
Final play of the half. Purdy. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Yellow.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up to God, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Purdy off the play fake. He lets one go deep for Addison. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvin and Overshone. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ready. Glass, 95. Cut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, green. Yellow, 43. 10 cycles.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
49ers 35
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5.
Blue, black. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Young will set to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Red, yellow. 50, green. Green jack. Hut.
Now Young. That's taken in by Bond. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Right.
An audible here to get a new look.
Magic.
In motion left is Mitchell.
Set.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down and 8.
brings up second and 8.
Throwing here, Purdy. Sends it out toward the sideline. Kittle brings it in for the completion. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18!
Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18! Watch out!
Play action. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Outside! 21!
They go play action here. Purdy he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check, huh?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Carolina! Jonathan Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and beat. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Purdy will look to throw again here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now they'll audible to something else. Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
33, yellow. Cycle. Mega.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. But the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
60 red. 60 red. Bang. Hut. Ready.
Option right, Young. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Addison. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Addison hauls it in.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Purdy to throw. Pass complete to Addison. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Here's Purdy to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Even though we're not on the goal line, this is essentially a goal line look as they come up for second down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Panthers, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game.